Hello everybody, Manithral here, and welcome to the weekly update video for OSRS. Now this week we have poll 84, AFK timers, and more. But at first I do want to mention that the unfortunate news that some people were looking forward to, and some people maybe not so much, is that Project Zenaris has been put on hold for a while. And I know they say indefinitely, but we all know with how OSRS works, it is very possible this is something that might change down the road, but keep in mind they are looking to get some stuff squared away first and maybe expand some things within the OSRS that is currently needing tidying up. But, you know, don't fret, it could come back, it could change. We'll see how things go. For the changelog though, for today, for June 4th, we have poll 84 changes. A new right-click modify offer option has been added to the Grand Exchange interface, allowing players to edit, buy, or sell offers directly from the status page without canceling or re-entering them. Added a repeat offer button to the Grand Exchange, allowing players to quickly resubmit their last buy or sell offer with the same item, price, and quantity. The Abyssal Siren no longer fully heals when defeated too quickly during the phase transitions, reducing unintended punishment for high burst damage. The chance of receiving a goat tuber now increases with higher woodcutting levels. You can now empty the small and large meat pouch when near banks or on the top of the Hunter's Guild. Cat chasing rats will no longer delay your character. The official client and mobile added a new AFK logout timer setting to the official client, desktop, and mobile, letting players choose their idle logout time in increments of 5 minutes, up to maximum of 25 minutes. Quite a large amount of time now. Yama tweaks: if you already own the Radiant Oath plate or any of the pieces of the sigil, the contractually unbound combat achievement tasks will now be retroactively completed. Fix a tricky bug where the Shadow Dancer combat achievement task could unfairly fail if you teleported on the same tick as when the damage was dealt. Void Flare HP has been lowered from 83 to 81 during the Demonic, Familiar, and Divine Severance contracts. The pet contract drop rate has been boosted from 1 in 250 to 1 in 100, and now both players will benefit from the contract unless the non-contract player is an iron, in which case they'll have to bring their own. The number of the Aether runes required to craft each piece of the Radiant Oath plate has been reduced from 10,000 to 2,500. Fix a bug where the standing pet animation for Yama wasn't working. Other changes: fix a bug where the Steam achievements could be unlocked without requiring progression. Surge potions can now be stored inside the COX storage unit. Players can no longer walk into the scenery south of the task-only Wyvern cave at Mudskipper Point. You will now be unable to enter Yama when skulled on DMM worlds. And then PvP arenas going to period B, the Rotas going to period B, 560 UK PvP, 319 US Bounty Hunter, 579 US High Risk PvP, 561 UK Free to Play PvP, 580 US LMS Competitive, and Worlds 390 AUS LMS Competitive, and 569 AUS Bounty Hunter have been deactivated with this Rota, and the PvP arenas using the 1 defense pure loadouts for ranked duels and tournaments this week. So that is actually it though for this week, guys. The only thing I said is, as far as the Project Zenaris goes, don't give up hope. It is something that could either change or it'll probably be picked up again down the road. So just as somebody who's been a part of RuneScape for quite a few years, there's been a lot of times they have knee-jerk reactions, and then sometimes if the fandom is big enough into it, they will come back to it and they will readdress it and re-go over it, because it's just I know they make some choices, and it's been this way ever since I first, started playing RS. Sometimes they have that knee-jerk reaction. Sometimes it's okay, sometimes it's not. But generally speaking, whenever the populace gets really passionate about it and really speaks out about it, if they feel like there's enough people behind it, they will reevaluate their situation. Sometimes it's not possible, because I did see that there was layoffs and stuff like that. But it is something that they generally do take very serious, is their player base. So don't fret, don't worry too much. Odds are it'll probably be reassessed down the road. But that'll do it for this video, so thank you guys so much for watching. Until next time, later guys.